rules at Mountaineer Challenge Academy don't exist to make things harder. They exist to build habits that last beyond this place. At first, some rules feel silly, restrictive, unnecessary. But what feels odd today becomes discipline tomorrow. We asked a few cadets which rule they thought was odd at first, and why they see it differently now.
Personally, I thought that the beds was one of the silliest rules that you had to make it properly, but after a while I realized that it was mostly more about having a routine and the discipline of having to do it routinely every day.
What I thought was dumb when we first got here was making our bed, because I've always said, why would you make your bed if you're just going to get back in it? And now I kind of realize why you should make your bed. And
no talking, because we shouldn't be talking.
The biggest rule I thought was how short the showers are, but now that I realize we have two platoons in one wing that all need to shower, I now see how the short timed showers make sense, because we have time constraints, we have to get things done, so we can't spend too long in the latrines. So that makes more sense to me now that I see how we operate.
All right. Well, making your rack every morning was silly, but now I understand after a long day it's nice to have a made bed every morning or every evening when you get done, especially after a long day of PT. That really helps.
Our tray, and we get our cup of juice or tea, whatever it is, we have to hold it underneath the tray. And I thought it was silly at first, because why do we gotta hold it like that? But it makes sense now, because if you don't, when you trip or something and your tea's gonna fall, or you stumble, it's gonna go everywhere and make a mess.
Well, at chow, looking down at the food, you're not allowed to look around or talk or do anything but look and sit straight. I mean, because it teaches discipline and no elbows on the table.
No touching or hugging policy, but I understand why we can't touch and hug now. We're mainly, I guess for the males as well, there's more males than there are females, and I guess where people are sick now, they don't want you all over them.
Just how strict they are with the wall lockers and stuff, everything has to be a certain distance, and if it's even a half inch off, it's wrong. It makes sense now, because I know they're doing it because they want uniformity and they want you to be disciplined, and that's a part of that.
Having to have your feet together when you eat, your heels, and I get it now because it's just discipline.
We also took a moment to address the question everyone at home seems to be wondering. What's up with the vests?
Why do some people have vests on? Because they're on medical reasons. Full body, lower body.
The different vests, they vary from different colors, such as upper body and lower body, and then there's one color that is full body.
So upper or lower body profile, or even full body profile, which means that there's some PT that they can't partake in, maybe due to an injury or some sort of illness that they have.
So that lets the cadre know that they can't do push-ups, or they can't do burpees, or they can't do 6 inches. It just lets them know that they can do some type of PT.
Orange is both.
They can't do any upper or lower body exercises.
People with the orange vest are full body, so they can't do any sort of workout. They can't run or anything. And the green ones are...
Green is for upper body. Upper body is you have a messed up shoulder, you broke your hand, you broke your arm. Yep. Blue is you have something messed up with your legs.
Good day. Sprained your ankle, they're going to put you on lower body, so you can't do PT for your lower body, but you can do push-ups, stuff like that.
That concludes episode 2 of Earned, Inside the Challenge. We would like to thank the cadets who volunteered to participate and look forward to sharing more content with our audience in the upcoming weeks.